I want to comment about these robberies. The first one was about Hulk Hogan. It wasn't the actual footage. Then another one that was like not so good quality. Then I clicked one about Undertaker, Calloway, and Lesnar. I think it for the dance thing. I know Calloway lost a few. Personal opinion. But tend to finish I think Lesnar would win, though it said that Undertaker destroyed Lesnar. Lesnar did UFC, and I know Calloway respects that type of wrestling, martial arts, fighting team. And I didn't like how I read one of the videos. These videos, or this one looks like he chokeslammed him. It looks like the WWE is wanting wrestlers to have short hair. In the past few Wrestlemanias, Undertaker has shaved his head. And this one even more so. Cole used to have long hair. No, it'd be 107, 106, 107. And Raw, wrestling or whatever would be available after it happened. The show. And I might check my classes today. One of them. And then it should be online for a while. I'm saying this because the best of Raws or whatever, they don't have that till 3 or 4 years for the Raws or SmackDowns for the Raws. For 4 or 5 years. So 3, 4, or 5 years. So so to watch a Raw on YouTube or a few scenes is knowledge and awareness and knowledge. But I was clicking 2 Hulk Hogan videos, and these weren't any of the footage, just people talking. Just people. I didn't mean to say it like that. And they made it seem like it was actual Hulk Hogan coming out and talking. One of them said a review, but the others made it seem like it's the actual. Yeah, it's Tuesday. Why do these women like Tina wrestling? One time in an encyclopedia, tits and ass. Listen, total non-stop action wrestling. How come in wrestling, which is supposed to be athletic, which is supposed to be a sport, and these women that have divisions, wrestling divisions, how come we're seeing these lingerie modeling? These are not the type of women, and I'm not saying that you take her home to mama type of thing to meet or whatever, because I don't have her. I don't want one. I want one of those driverless ones. But the woman would come to me. This one woman is sexy and wonderful and all, but I don't think these would be the type of woman you would trust to be in a relationship with. And if they say they're in a relationship, they're probably messing around as well. And that guy might not care, or might be told not to care by her or something. And this is wrong. Because I think Dixie, Janice, I think TNA was more respectable to women, but now they're doing lingerie. They're just copying WWE. But then they didn't want some of the wrestlers from WWE. I don't get it. I don't get it. Why do they... She's sexy, Mickey Larry James. But she's not a woman I don't think I could go out with. Because then she might say she might have to go, but she'd be back. But she might fuck around. And I don't want that to happen. It's supposed to be total non-stop action wrestling. Not sex. And maybe just how I speak, maybe it's like, no, it's not really pants down. What if it was? I mean, I don't want seconds. I don't want sloppy seconds. I don't want leftovers. I could tell if she's right or not. Is this it? Wow. It's pretty decent quality. The other one looked like he was using a webcam, so like it was blurry. And this one was sort of, but not as like the other one. This happened yesterday. Like I said, the Raws don't come out for years. I know people know Hulk Hogan. You know, it's all the freedom or whatever, but then people could turn that into for fanning to who you want to. Okay, wait. Okay, he's doing the time. Okay, no. Okay, I was gonna say something. Never mind. Wait, no, he's doing this one song, or he's not. He's doing this one. He's doing this one song. Okay, he's getting. Okay, no, he's getting a lot of pumps. Fan reaction. I was gonna say, because in WCW, when he had a similar character from WWF, he had American. I'm sorry. You know, WWE, he had Real American, and WCW, which they bought, it's Vince bought. In WCW, he had American name, but that didn't last too long. A couple years. Though, he changed character, and he, I must have told him to booger gouging or something, you know. He's wearing red, yellow, 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 yellow. Yellow. Let's go. Turning Point was a pay-per-view in TNA. He looks like he could wrestle. That could be his attire. Yellow, black chains, bandana, Hulkamania shirt. Hulk still rolls. Hulk rolls screamer. Forrest don't know, he ain't back. And he's challenged him before, I think. Hogan maybe. Dang. I just didn't like him changing character in WCW. And I didn't like when he became a heel. Like Sting or Steve Orton. That was paid shorter, but then I got some hints that he's part of this one thing. And then Luger. Ultimate Warrior. Yeah, he mentioned something. The second time where Hogan wore yellow, right? You were yellow? Oh, Rock shouldn't beat Hogan the second time. He's gonna host WrestleMania 30 and his post show. Which will then later be on his podcast. See, the best guy, most popular wrestler ever is a Christian. Hulk Hogan. Then Ultimate Warrior. He beat Hogan? But Ultimate Warrior quit. Two-time Intercontinental, one-time WWE World. Macho went to WCW after a couple belts. Now, I just didn't like the fact that... Let's see. I didn't like when I read a video on a list that Cole and Undertaker destroyed Lesnar title on one of the videos of Lesnar. If this is his last WrestleMania, which it should be, I don't think he should show up once a year for one match in the WWE. You know, I meant, he used to wrestle for years. He used to wrestle months, but he's older now. Holy. He doesn't wrestle often anymore. That's not enough. But since this one thing is said he destroyed, since he really beat up on Lesnar, I think Lesnar might beat up. I think he might end this so-called WrestleMania thing. What's the streak matter to you anyway? It's scripted and come on. What about the one with Nash? If that was a real fight, did Kevin win? Yes, he did.